How have you dealt with cluster feeding? I think I talked about that in a video way back in the very beginning, like right after I had Lilia. It was hard because it added to the sleep deprivation, but I know that it's what she needed and is what I needed to up my supply. So I just kind of like, I learned how to sleep while breastfeeding. And did Lilia cluster feed all day and night. She cluster fed at night, and right after I had her, well, like a day after, it was like the second night in the hospital, she cluster fed all night long. Do you think it's possible to overfeed a breastfed newborn? No, it is not, because the baby knows what the baby needs, and your boobs supply just the right amount for the baby. Like, your supply stops when your baby is full. Well, it's like a supply and demand system. So your baby knows how much he or she needs, and then your boobs accommodate to that. So no, I think it's highly unlikely to overfeed a breastfed newborn. What song would you choose to be played for your first dance at yours and Drake's wedding? We have no idea. We were actually talking about this a while back, and I have no idea. How does Drake feel about your YouTube videos? He likes them, but a lot of the times I get upset because of what someone says, or like I'll watch a video that I don't like or something, and I'll like be upset about it, and that's what he doesn't like about it. And this freaking sun is like moving up so fast, I cannot keep up with it. So he doesn't like that it makes me upset sometimes. He's like, why do you let these people get to you? They don't even know you, stuff like that. But he does like the idea about, like, the idea of it. Will you tape labor and delivery with this baby also? Of course, unless someone tells me I can't. And of course I'm gonna ask the doctor before to make sure. Does Gabe have a girlfriend? No, not that I know of. Have you gotten the custody agreement with Gabe yet? No, it's the end of this month. Do you think you and Drake will split up after the baby? No, I don't think so. What gender do you hope for this pregnancy? I'm hoping for a boy and a girl. Are we going to switch birth controls? I already talked about that. What do you think of Gabe now that you have moved on and are starting a family with Drake? I think that dating Gabe definitely had a role in who I am today, definitely. And I don't regret anything, like dating him or anything, because I try not to regret in life. And I don't know, it is what it is, and everything happens for a reason. That's just what I live by. One of your videos you mentioned that Drake has a really well-paid job. Are you going to rent a house or an apartment if you move? When we move, we are going to look into getting a house. And if we don't get a house, then we're going to look into getting a really big apartment. So we are looking to get something good. Can you get a form spring? I've had a form spring before, and honestly, it was just too much for me. Like, I do Facebook, I do YouTube. I don't think I'm going to do the whole form spring thing again. I just have way too much. If your baby is a boy, will you have him circumcised, and how do you feel about circumcision? That's a good question. I actually, again, I think everyone knows what's right for their own family. In my personal situation, I don't believe in circumcision, so like Drake said that he did want to circumcise, and I convinced him not to. So I'm pretty sure that if we have a boy, we're not going to circumcise. Did you want another kid? Yes, but not right now. What does your family think? I made a video telling them. What does your boyfriend think? I already talked about that. Is he okay with his kid being half related to Gabe's kid? Yes, because the only half that's related is my half, so yeah. What does the boyfriend's family think? Drake's family is very excited now. Have you thought about the fact that you could be having twins? Yep. Why did you decide to get a tattoo? I always wanted one, just to kind of add it to my life experiences. And are you afraid of getting hugs? No, I'm not. Do you and Drake have support from his family as well as yours? Yes, we do. Also, has Drake told his family about the pregnancy? Yes. Do you have the urgent need to pee early on? Yes, I do. Do I have the same symptoms as I had with Lilia? No, I do not. Some of them are like the same in general, but a lot of it's just like different. It's like the same symptoms, but like I feel different. I don't know how to explain it. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? Come to England. After the baby is born, when are you gonna start dancing again? So if I could live anywhere in the world, honestly, I would stay in California. I love California. I love everything about it. I honestly would never move away from California. I just love it way too much. The sun is catching up with me again. Am I gonna start dancing again after the babies are born? I would love to start dancing again, but honestly I think I'm gonna have no time and no energy, at least not for a while. Was this a planned pregnancy? No, it was not. How do you find a balance between being a mom, being a girlfriend, school, and time for yourself? You seem to manage really well. Well, I kind of just cut the time for myself out. I don't really get much time to myself. As for being a mom and being a girlfriend, that's like always, it's always been what I want. I've always wanted to be like a mom and a wife. So it hasn't been hard for me because I really enjoy doing it. As for school, I mean, it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. And time for myself, my time for myself is spending time with Drake, I guess, because I really enjoy spending time with him, and I really enjoy spending time with Lilia. So I mean, my time to myself is I kind of just spend with the people that I love. How did your mom feel about you moving out? In general, she felt like it was a better idea. But of course she was sad because she wanted me to live there. And she always says, you can always come back, you can always come back. So, in general, she knew that it was a better decision. And she was very supportive. Did you have anyone react really badly to your pregnancy with baby number 2? Minus the people on YouTube. No, I didn't. Did you keep all of Lilia's old swings, toys, etc.? And are you going to keep them for the new baby? Yes, we kept almost all of the stuff from her, and we are planning on using them for the new baby. What is your advice on staying intimate during pregnancy? Personally, I think that there are other ways to stay intimate other than sex. And I think that communication is the main thing that you need for intimacy. If you don't like something, then tell your partner you don't like it. If you do like something, tell your partner you like it. So it's just there are certain limitations when it comes to pregnancy because sex during pregnancy does feel different. What was the sex of the baby? These babies we don't know yet. Lilia's a girl. Sorry, I keep moving up and up and it keeps getting hotter and hotter. It's so hot in here. I'm dying. Oh my god. I would like to know how your relationship with Drake started off. I'm a teen mom and dating seems impossible, so I'd like to know how it was for you and for Drake. Dating was... Drake isn't like any other... I mean, he's not like most guys his age. He was really open to me having a baby, and we never really got any time alone together because we always had Lilia, and he was okay with that. So, honestly, I was just really lucky to find someone who was so willing to be in a family that wasn't like bloodly his. How did Lilia take to Drake? How long before you introduced them to each other? Drake met Lilia long before we thought about dating. He was just a friend, and how long did it take Lilia? How did Lilia take to Drake? At first she really loved him. She went through a period of I don't want you touching me, and now she's just like any other family, like how she reacts with everyone else in my family. So she actually did really good. I think it's because they've known each other for so long, since she was 5 months old. So when you breastfeed, was there certain things that you did and did not eat? You're supposed to watch your caffeine intake. Of course, no alcohol, no drugs. As for eating, at first I was really picky about eating just really healthy foods, and then after that I just kind of stopped being extremely picky. Okay, so I changed lighting again. I was getting so hot with the sun on me. How do you see yourself in 10 years? Married, college degree, kids done, like finished having kids, my life stable. I'm hoping everything will be like together by then. Do you think you'll have any regrets when you look back at your life? No, I don't think I will. Because where I will be in 10 years will have everything to do with how I spent the 10 years prior that will make who I am in 10 years. So I don't think I'll regret it. When you took the first pregnancy test, how did you tell Drake, and how did he react? I already talked about how he reacted. How I told him is I took the pregnancy test in the bathroom, and it's connected to our room. So I walked into the room and he was sleeping, so I shook him and I was like, Drake, wake up, Drake, wake up. And he's like, what? And I was like, I'm pregnant. And that's when he was like, I don't believe you. Like, I don't remember what he said. He's like, are you serious? Or something like that. But it took him a while to actually believe me. Are you planning on taping your doctor's appointments like you did with your last pregnancy so we can hear the baby's heartbeat? Yes, I definitely want to do that. If you could have any mythical creature as a pet, what would it be? I like that question. Probably a troll or an elf. Like, Dobby, what's his name? Dobby from Harry Potter. The little cute little short dude, that guy is adorable. I think he's like an elf or something. Probably like something like that. Or something like Jigglypuff. Are you ever gonna visit Vegas? Cause I live here. And oh my god, I want to meet you. Yeah, I definitely want to go to Vegas one day. I've noticed that Lilia looks so much like Gabe. I'm not trying to be negative because she's a beautiful little girl, but are you hoping your next baby looks more like you or Drake? I would love if a baby looked like me, but honestly, I have so many recessive genes. I think our kids are gonna come out looking exactly like Drake. What's your favorite color? Favorite color is blue. What store do you shop at the most? Well, like clothes store, I love Target, and like grocery store, like Target or Walmart maybe. Will this be your last baby? I hope not, but it might be. What shampoo do you use? Pantene. Have you seen those feathers in girls' hair? Would you consider getting one? I have seen them. Drake wants me to get one. He thinks they're cute, but I don't think I want one right now. How do you deal with negative people? It's called ignoring and blocking the person and deleting the comment. How did you tell your parents that you're pregnant with Lilia, and how did they react? I talked about that in my 13-week pregnant video with Lilia. I told my mom over the phone when she got home from Alta Red, and I told her, and she was like, "You're shitting me," and I was like, "Nope, it's true." And after that, she kind of like got better about it. And my dad was really mad, or my papa was really mad. My dad was just kind of like, okay. I went to the doctor Wednesday and I was 1 centimeter dilated. The nurse said that the baby's head was right there. That she could feel it. I'm planning on getting induced next week, which will be Thursday, August 1st. Do you think that the baby will be dilated enough for that to happen? Just your opinion. Well, if you're getting induced, then that will make your body dilate. But if it's still a week away, well, I guess it might have already happened now. Well, it says August 1st. Maybe she meant September 1st. So it's probably tomorrow. So good luck. But yeah, you'll probably be fine. And for first-time mothers, would you recommend breastfeeding? Yeah, definitely. I recommend breastfeeding for anybody, especially first-time mothers, because formula is expensive. And because it helps you lose weight, and there are just so many benefits for you and the baby. And I have a video about that. It's called Why I Chose Breastfeeding, so go ahead and check that out. But yes, I recommend breastfeeding to everybody. What does Lilia hate to eat? She's actually not a fan of chocolate, which I don't complain about. And what's her favorite food? She likes raviolis, Chipotle burgers, and cheese sticks. What are her pet peeves? I don't know if she really has developed any pet peeves yet. But what is she scared of? She's scared of mannequins, she's scared of ceiling fans, she's scared of bubblegum bubbles, and she's scared of motorcycles and loud cars, like when they drive by. When you're going to explain to Lilia and this baby that they have different fathers, I'm not really just gonna sit them down and tell them. They're just gonna grow up that way, and I'll explain it to them as they get older and as just like with time. Did you have to bleach your hair to get it blonde? Yes, twice. 3 times, actually. 3 times. If so, what did you use, and is it horribly damaged? My hairstylist did it. I don't know what she used, but it was horribly damaged at first, but now it's getting a lot better. What career did you want to be in before you had Lilia? I wanted to be a teacher. Have you ever considered home birth? I have, but not with this pregnancy. Did you ever consider cloth diapering with Lilia? No, I didn't, just because I didn't really think about it. Like, no one had really told me about it. So, with Lilia, like before, like now I would consider it, but before I just never really thought about it. And what made you consider it with this baby? Word of mouth, people recommending it. Can you make a video on what Planned Parenthood holds and what they have available? Honestly, I'm not too familiar with Planned Parenthood. I went there one time with Lilia, and they gave me a free pregnancy test, and they told me that I was pregnant and gave me a verification of pregnancy. But other than that, I really don't know much about them. As for Modesto Pregnancy Center, I know they offer so many different kinds of everything. And if you're pregnant, they offer childbirth classes, and they offer first trimester classes, second trimester classes, third trimester classes, and they give you like if you go to the classes, they give you baby bucks, and then you can swap out the baby bucks for like diapers and stuff. So they have an awesome program there. When you deliver, who's going to be in the delivery room? Lilia, is Drake's family, your family, or just Drake? Of course Drake's going to be in the delivery room. If I get my way, I mean, like, if there's not like a limit put on it because of twins or C-section or whatever it is, then I want it to be me, my mom, Drake's mom, and then I want a videographer. So I would love to have my cousin because she did an amazing job last time, but she has school and she goes to school at UC Santa Cruz, so she might not be back in time. So if not, then I'm gonna hope my sister can come down. I don't know, we don't really know yet. So but definitely me, Drake, my mom, and Drake's mom.